I've had so many girls that stay in relationships for years because the guy convinces them that they're a provider even when they're not providing.
With something mine did, and we just gonna keep going back and forth to see whose baby daddy is worse.
As Black women, when we come together, we do not come together for anything productive.
Especially the fingernails. If I see dirt under your fingernail long, oh my god.
She has to wait till 2049 for her baby daddy to come home.
Your vision a little bit, open your mind a little bit, get yourself some knowledge.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I would much rather dusty men know their place and own the fact that they don't have the masculine characteristics to actually provide for a woman and be the leader of a family. It's gonna make dating for women a lot easier. I've had so many girls that stay in relationships for years because the guy convinces them that they're a provider even when they're not providing. And they future project to these women and they're like, yes, when we're married and when we have kids, I'm gonna buy you everything and you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom, just for that to never happen.
Drizzle means you and your friends got finessed, baby girl. All's fair in love and war. You know it happens all the time. Drizzle means you have to have better fashion than the king, baby girl. Cat's out of the bag, literally. This is a limited edition Louis Vuitton pocket square that they only made 30 of. And this shoebox here might be equal to your net worth because not only is there Louis Vuitton, there's Brioni, there's Hugo Boss, there's Etro, and there's so much more, baby girl. Drizzle means I'm keeping my wealth out of your reach like those Birkin bags. We're putting a burqa on the Bentley. You can't see it until you put a ring on that finger, baby girl. And it better be carats. If I broke those geodes up into carats, this would be $20 million of amethyst. Baby girl, get ready to spend because Mars is in retrograde. Peace, love, and drizzle. We out.
Girls have to put some respect on the drizzle. And it took a guy that's worth $1 million to let women know, hey, look, there's guys that are bringing a lot to the table, but you don't deserve it. And why? Because you can't even understand what it takes to put yourself in the same room as those guys. Yes, these women don't know how to get in the same room as the men they want. They want this man, they want a man doing this and that, but they don't know how to find them.
He ain't lying.
The wife works hard so she can afford the vacations I deserve. Look at him doing it. All about the drizzle.
Girl, I feel like you challenging me. I'm finna take my hair down. What's up? You want to go for who got the worst baby daddy?
Let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
What? Okay, you go first. Reply to this with something your baby daddy did, and I'm gonna reply to yours.
Now you a single mom.
With something mine did, and we just gonna keep going back and forth to see whose baby daddy is worse.
You can't make this shit up.
You down?
Reply with something your baby daddy did, and I'll reply with something my baby daddy did. This is sad, man. But women are really doing this off of TikTok. It's wild because, and somebody let me know if I'm wrong, everybody wants to get popular to try to make a bag on TikTok, right? But isn't TikTok about to shut down? I hope it doesn't for the sake of these women, right? But TikTok's about to shut down and you're fighting with other women on who has the worst baby daddy. It goes hand in hand with the single mom song. You let them hit it raw, didn't have a care at all. That's what these women are doing. I love what this woman had to say. She went all over it. She was all over it, and I respect it.
Comparing who has the worst baby daddy is insane. So I just came across this post on my For You page of this woman talking about who has the worst baby daddy. And apparently it's like a challenge. I'm going to tell my story. You tell yours. I bet you I got a better one. I bet you mine is worse. And the thing that was crazy was so many women in her comments. So many baby mamas with baby daddies talking about how they went in on the challenge. They got one better. Like, I can't wait to share my story. And for me, it's just, again, as Black women, when we come together, we do not come together for anything productive. So we could sit around, you could share all these videos and go back and forth about my baby daddy did this to me. He did that to me. You share yours. What is the end goal? Is anyone learning any solutions of how to not be in this situation again? One woman shared that she has 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. Wouldn't it be productive to talk about how do we not end up in this situation again? Or how do we help other women not be us, not be baby mamas, not have baby daddies? No, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, I got a better story than yours. Mine is worse than yours. At the end of the day, having to raise your kids on your own, I'm sure it's not easy. It is not fun, and no one should have to do that, right? Unfortunately,
I hear what you're saying, baby girl, but the society we're in nowadays, even down to the music, right? These women are made to be ratchets. Even white girls are starting to be made to be ratchets. But you know why they don't go astray? The parents.
when you're in situations where you're making decisions and laying around with people who you don't know, who you can't trust, who have not committed to you upon, under God with marriage, you got to be prepared for the unfortunate to happen when you are laying down with people that you do not know. And I'm not saying that these women don't know these men per se, that I'm the woman I'm referring to, but a lot of women don't even know the men that they're having kids with and expect them to meet these high expectations. You don't even know him. So it's just crazy that this is the stuff that we challenge each other to. Tell your horror story about your baby daddy, and I'm gonna tell mine, and we could just go back and forth. And again, what does it do for us? What does it do for the community? How does it help Black women? It doesn't.
Yeah, this doesn't. I'm on her side. This doesn't help Black women or any other woman out there at all, because there are women from other communities that feel this way too, that deal with these kind of guys too, and they have babies by these guys, and then it's like some kind of badge of honor. Like the woman arguing about who has the worst baby daddy. They're fighting like it's a badge of honor. And you're showing other younger girls this on TikTok. Think about the future. The future's watching you. Your kid may be watching you. Could you imagine that? All of them have daughters and their daughters are watching this. Like, yeah, mommy, what you said about daddy last week, she can't beat that. This is all possibilities. But does anybody think about that? No. But there's what's definitely a definite. What's a definite is their kids are picking up their tendencies, right? Picking up their tendencies, and they're not a lot of times being affected in a positive way by the baby father, right? Maybe because he's a pookie to begin with, or because he doesn't get the time to spend with the kid. And that's sad. But anyway, let me get on to the next one.
Top 3 worst icks in a man, part 1. When he gets out of his car or bends over and his crack is showing. It's like, how do you not feel your crack out? Poor hygiene. Like, a guy who barely brushes his teeth or barely showers is, obviously an ick. I feel like that's for everybody, though. Even girls. And that goes with your house, too. If your house is dirty or your room is dirty or you have, clothes everywhere or just anything dirty is such an ick. Okay, and I have to mention this too, especially the fingernails. If I see dirt under your fingernails or they're just really long, oh my god, no. And if he takes mirror selfies, maybe if you're at the gym, I'll let it slide, but if you're constantly taking selfies or mirror selfies, whatever, and posting them, when a guy's Instagram is just full of photos of them, flexing, it's who are you trying to impress? I guess you guys think, that just must be the male thirst trap. I don't know. But yeah, the list goes on. I could do a part 2.
We do not care.
Another one of these videos, right? A woman talking about the icks she has in a man. And a lot of guys make it hung up on her. Oh, she's beautiful. I want to know about more about what she's doing. I don't want to be your biggest ick, riding her coattails, riding the vagina strings, her hair, all that stuff. Right? And then come to find out, this girl It's no different than the others. It's wild. It's like that's why nowadays you can't be gun ho on, oh, I think you're the one. If you don't know everything about her, you don't know her background, right? And why do I say that? I know you guys are thinking, Jay, oh, you can get a woman in the West. Why can't you? But this is why I said what I said.
Top 3 worst icks in a man, part 1.
Look what it says. 70% off for 31 days. This is her only friends account.
She belongs to the streets.
This is exactly why I said what I said. She has an OnlyFriends account and has a nerve to talk. This is exactly why guys have to be careful. Extremely careful. You're talking to a woman, and it's like that. Like most of the women sometimes you see out in the street, a lot of women are having OnlyFriends. They're also having sugar daddy accounts, right? They even have them out here where I am in the Philippines. It's getting wild. There's women out here searching for sugar daddies. But the big thing to me, the biggest ick for me, for a man, and that's why I'm happy the guy showed that. Like you talking about icks, and that's the only ick a man has. Don't be an OnlyFriends.
Exactly.
That's what it's turned into. It's funny when you look at the intro to my video, and what does it show? The top 20 OnlyFriends accounts or something like that. Because that's what this day and age has come to. And it's funny, around the time I posted the intro for my video, that's when OnlyFriends, I said friends, not the other one, friends. I said like a countryman. That's when OnlyFriends was real popular. It started being boosted like crazy. And that's when women were making the biggest amount of money. And that's why every woman's jumping on it. But look what happened to me and Khalifa. It's going to ruin you. So this is woman showing she has to wait till 2049 for her baby daddy to come home. You think she gonna make it? She's already with somebody now. And I wouldn't doubt she has a baby by the guy. I wouldn't doubt, she has a couple of babies by the guy. I wouldn't doubt she already has another man right now. Why? Because they can't sit still. She needs that excitement. You think there's not another Glock Loverkin right around the corner that she has an eye on? Somebody's tapping it. And guys do not want to deal. It's wild because a guy like me would never interest a girl like that. And she would never interest me. It's wild. But anyway, let me get on to the next one. Now, the video I'm about to show right now, this is what would interest me.
All right, girls. I have heard what you are talking about. Us as an Asian woman, as a Philippines, Thailand, Colombian. By the way, I'm from Bangkok, Thailand. It's just ridiculous.
I would never expect her to be from Thailand. She has a Filipino look, almost a Colombian look. I thought she was gonna say I'm from Colombia. Let's keep going.
How you talk about us? I mean, that you are saying that we speak very little English. Well, it's not all of us are like that. And the thing is, it just made me laugh somehow because you talk about us speak very little English, but you know what? English is not our first languages. It's not our first language, but we can speak more than 2 languages. At least, girl. Are you? Can you speak more than 2 languages like us? Especially that you are also mentioned about that we are looking for the man to marry from another countries. Well, in that point, if we have relationship or are married to another man from another country, which is maybe example like in Europe, that they are not speak English language as the main language. So we also have to study about that, learn about that.
What she's saying, and she's right, is women that are not from the West, and she's right about that, have to put in more work to get the man they really want. And what did I say in the beginning of the video? Women in the West refuse to put in more work to get the man they really want. What is it showing? The competition outside, it's stiffer it's better, and the woman try harder. So seeing this, you gotta go, I see why those guys are leaving.
Women are different?
They're getting women that grind hard, work hard, and a lot of times, believe it or not, they don't necessarily care about our money. Even like the past week alone, I showed a Brazilian woman say I don't care about the money. I showed tons of Filipinas in the past. I've showed it. There's Thai women that don't care about the money. These women outside, I'm not saying all, but there's a lot of women outside. Most women actually won't care. They want to be with us.
So it's more than 2 languages, girl. Have you ever been out of US? Have you ever traveled the world?
Crossing the street.
Open your vision a little bit. Open your mind a little bit, you know. Get yourself some knowledge.
Word.
And yes, you are talking about us that's uneducated, that you say that we don't have any education. Go educate yourself, girl. The way you are talking about us is just showing us that you are very insecure. Like the way you're trying to talk bad about other people, that put other people down, just to level yourself up. It's not work. You are burying yourself, right? It just made me laugh somehow, like, wow. You know, and you say that, okay, we are looking for a man from another countries to marry, to, you know, because we need them, because of the financial or whatever. Well, maybe.
This what says it's everywhere, even your own nationality, but it depends on each person.
Maybe some of us, but it's not all, and especially these days. You know what? Us as a woman, somehow we make more money than our man. So, shh. Go get yourself some educated girl. Bye.
Emotional damage.
Very true. This is true. It's like that in here in the Philippines too. I didn't know in Thailand. I guess in Thailand as well. Women are working, and her name is mompreneur life, right? Women are grinding. Women outside of the U.S., believe it or not, they're just like you guys. They're hustlers. Like these women aren't living under a rock. Thailand is not a third world country. Neither is the Philippines. Like the last time the Philippines was a third world country was like 2015. After that, it was developing. I've seen it. I was here. I was here since then. I've seen women grind. I boots on the ground. I've been boots on the ground for a long time. So it's no way none of y'all can tell me. And these women are showing it. They're showing improvement over and over and over, day by day, year by year. Thai woman, woman from the Philippines, woman from Colombia, woman from everywhere. Even women from Japan. You see women in Japan are welcoming in passport bros like crazy. And I got another video for that soon, right? Because guys are going everywhere. And guys are definitely leaving the West now because they realize
This is the way.
passport bros, passport, no. It's definitely more to life than dealing with that nonsense back home.